Okay, now this is a fun page for sure, and it involves a little bit of music theory, but what we do with it is a lot more fun than playing major scales and all the keys. But this is the blues scale, Book 2, blues scale, A minor pentatonic. And it shows you the scale in the first fretboard chart, starting with the first finger. Now, the notes that are in parentheses are the A notes. In a pentatonic scale, like the major scales we did were diatonic scales, and those are like 7-note scales. Pentatonic is just like a pentagram or whatever, it's 5. So it's 5 tones. And actually it's similar to kind of the outline of a major scale, except we're leaving out the half steps. In a pentatonic scale, there are no half steps. So you're either going 1.5 steps or a whole step. 1.5 steps, whole step. But you don't have to even think about that. Just look at this pattern on the 5th fret, start on the bass note, go all the way up and back just to learn the pattern. And it's just really connecting the dots. It's 2 notes on each string. Very simple. So I'll play it. Ready, go, slow. Okay. Now, if that's too much to swallow in one bite, just try the first 6 notes of the scale. So it's 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 3, and then back down. And remember, I said the notes with parentheses are the A notes for this key of A. And that high note that the highest note we played in that group was also an A. So we're going from A to A and back. Now let's go to that A that's on the 4th string, 7th fret, and we'll go up from that to this A. And then we'll also hit the high note, which is a C, but we're going to go from the 4th string to the 1st string and back to the 4th string, starting with the 3rd finger of the 4th string. So that's the tonic note. That's why the first finger really isn't the key. This is the key note. So it's A. High note. So that would be learning the 2nd half of the scale, which is actually probably the most useful half. These high notes, when you're playing a solo, are the most common notes that you're going to play. You hardly ever hear a guitar solo that's just on the bass notes. Usually it's the high notes. And notice I'm teasing some of the notes, I'm bending them. You don't have to worry about that right now, but if you want to try it, that's fun, but. And so the idea of the scale, it's a simple scale, it's very melodic. So you can't really hit a wrong note if you're hitting the right notes of the scale. I use the pentatonic scale all the time, and I do other things too, but it's not as simple as that, just doing this pentatonic, but you can get by with just the pentatonic. Now, if you look at the 12-bar blues below it, usually the best approach is to have somebody play the rhythm and then you play along with it. Somebody will play the chord rhythm is what I mean, while you're playing the pentatonic licks. And so this scale will go with all three of the chords, the A7, the D7, and the E7 in this 12-bar blues in A. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to play rhythm, and I'm just going to go through the progression twice so that you can jam over top of me. So you play the scale, you're going to be the lead man, and I'm going to be the rhythm guy, okay? So we'll start with, and I'll count 3, 2, 3, 4, ready, go. 3, 2. So just play the pentatonic scale. Pretty much any note in the scale will go with these chords. Top of the page, A7, E7, this measure, ending on A7. Okay. Now, another approach to working on playing licks with these chords, and you can do it yourself, you can be your own rhythm player in a way, and that would be just to strum each chord once. Like if you look at the first chord, A7, strum it once, and then do a lick with the pentatonic scale. And it could be that simple. I just did 3 different notes, but I repeated some of the notes. And then do D7, just strum it once. And then back to A7, strum it once. And that was a really simple riff there. I just did 2 different notes, but I kind of bent that note, yeah. And then another A7, and then I'm starting on this A, ending on that A, and then D7, and then A7, A7, E7, A7, A7, E7, A7 to end it. Okay. Now, you know, later on you'll need to know the roots of each of those chords and where they are in the pattern. Like there are 3 A's, there are 2 D's, and that's 5th fret of the 5th string and 7th fret of the 3rd string are D's, and then there's 2 E's, 7th fret of the 5th string, 5th fret of the 2nd string. So you have 3 A's, and those are the ones with the parentheses around them, and then the 2 D's, and then 2 E's. And it helps if you can begin the phrase and end it on the chord root of whatever chord you're strumming. Like if you do an E7, start on an E and end on an E. You don't have to worry about that now so much, though. Just have fun with the scale, and later on you'll learn where all those roots are. I just wanted to introduce that concept, and really this is a fun scale to play. You can almost not hit a wrong note. You know, it's just you can play it almost without a brain. You know, okay. So have fun with it, and you can also find backing tracks or what they call jam tracks on YouTube for the key that you're playing in. This would be blues in the key of A, and I would try to find a slow blues. So you might put in the search bar slow blues in A jam track, and then you'll find some examples, and then you know you could just play that and then play the scale over top of it. It's like you've got a band behind you. You know, it's a lot of fun. So, and it's a good way to learn as well. So like this video and subscribe if you have not, and go to Facebook and look up John Hedger Guitar Studio and like my Facebook page. I need more likes. I need more people to like me. I'm just really lonely. Okay, so thanks so much. I'll see you in the next one.